left that music on for an hour. Never even checked in. Just an hour of that music. That's it.
Perfect.
That's the show, everyone.
And later. I don't think anybody would care because of what Charlene said. Nobody would care. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in a good mood.
No one would care right now. No one would care right now. Do we need to do any housekeeping stuff? Did you have some housekeeping?
Yeah, let's do a walkthrough before we go behind the wall because of some.
Why don't you knock that out? And I'm gonna get my. I'm gonna go with. I think cookies and cream today for my chocolate.
Ooh, I like this. So we're gonna do like a little educational type walkthrough while you get your cookies and cream going. This will be a little bit longer anyway. So let me go ahead and add my screen to the stage here. I'm gonna pull up this image because I'm gonna fake draw on it because this is like a mouse cursor and this is a ledger. Okay, so I've done two hypothetical addresses here on the screen. So what a lot of people are asking me is MetaMask / Ledger. What are the differences there? So we're going to walk through some scenarios so we can hopefully educate. So in this scenario, I'm going to use this as my ledger because my ledger's locked up somewhere outside. Anyway, so and we can walk through the security of that too later. So a couple of questions I'm going to ask here. Number one, if I create a MetaMask. Let me just switch this account here. Let's see if I have my MetaMask or not. So let's say I create a MetaMask account. This one is 0xb4797 ... and the ... isn't part of the address. FAA, okay? Let's say somebody sends me Ethereum to this address. Where does the Ethereum go? That's the question for the chat really quickly. That's the question for the chat. Where does the Ethereum go? If I say, hey, send some Ethereum to this address, where does the Ethereum go? I got all day. Okay, so we got some answers coming in here. Ronald says, oh, hi, Neil. What's up? In the MetaMask wallet. Then he corrected himself and says, well, on the blockchain. Philip, the old switcheroo on the blockchain. Missive MetaMask. It goes to the ETH blockchain, says Todd. To the address you have listed. Kind of correct. Okay, to MetaMask to account one address on blockchain. Okay, so a lot of you guys got this figured out perfectly. So it does not go to MetaMask. Okay, it is not in my MetaMask wallet. It is on the blockchain. So it is actually sitting here, and MetaMask is a wallet that is a application that helps you interact with the blockchain. So it goes on the blockchain. When you created your MetaMask wallet, you created a seed phrase, a cryptographic seed phrase that lets you unlock and mine this address right here and lets you unlock and access that address. So this seed phrase is a key that continually can access that address and do things to that address, right? The same thing is true here with Ledger. So let's say somebody sends you Ethereum to this address that ends in Bob. Where does the Ethereum go? Same thing. It doesn't go to your ledger. It goes to the blockchain, okay? So either one of these are seed phrase keys that access the blockchain. So somebody asked yesterday in chat, so when I list something on Node Market with my ledger, do I need to log back in and sign it as soon as the person goes to buy the transaction on Node Market? The answer is no. They don't need to sign back in because you already signed the initial transaction. And that signature is on the blockchain. You already signed it. Just because it's on your ledger doesn't mean it's on your ledger. It's actually on the blockchain, okay? So there's that couple distinctions there. These are just keys that access the blockchain always. You do not hold anything in MetaMask. You do not hold anything in Ledger. It's on the blockchain and you're just accessing that. So that's why you can sign a signature with your Ledger and have the listing go appear on Node Market, and it's on Node Market forever to be taken because the signature is already signed. So that thing's that. The second thing, when you hook up your Ledger with your MetaMask, all you're doing is allowing MetaMask to be your application to be used to send things in and out of your ledger, essentially. So it's actually accessing your ledger account. So you have two kind of seed phrases involved there. But really, you're using the account, your ledger account. So it'll take assets in and out of your ledger account. And all that does is it makes it so if you want to do a transaction, you have to physically do something with your ledger before that transaction can be done, which is more safe a little bit. But I never use my ledger that way. I use my ledger, which I could, but I use my ledger as 100% cold storage. I never connect it to any DApp ever. This isn't a ledger, by the way. This is like a remote for a light switch. But I never connect my ledger to anything. I just leave it as a 100% cold storage, meaning I only send stuff to and from my ledger wallet, this seed phrase, and I never allow my ledger to literally connect to anything ever. And so because my ledger wallet, my ledger is locked up somewhere, I know that I send stuff to it, I can never get it out, but neither can anybody else. Okay, so it's long-term cold storage and it's done forever. So hopefully that helps answer up a few questions here. But I think we got that pretty much. You cut this video. Oh, yeah. But I think that explains everything because there were a couple of confusions there. Yesterday, we ran through a scenario where somebody's MetaMask actually wouldn't load, which was horrible because the person didn't have their seed phrase, okay? And if you don't have your seed phrase and your MetaMask won't load, typically the protocol that I walk through people through is I have them delete the extension and re-add the extension. And to do that, you need to re-add your wallet. Basically, you need to restore your wallet. And to do that, you have to use your seed phrase. So where this person didn't have their seed phrase, it was really crazy because we didn't know what to do. Well, we had to work through a whole bunch of scenarios. We spent a few hours on this, but we had to walk through a whole bunch of scenarios, but it worked out to where he could right-click this and he could turn MetaMask onto developer mode. And we were able to get MetaMask to force an update, and it opened up his MetaMask, which actually worked out really well. So he was able to unlock his tokens that were in his MetaMask. So it was actually really cool. So your MetaMask is protected by my Trezor, kinda, Charlene, but not entirely true. The way you're saying that, that's a good distinction as well. Yes, the account that you're using your MetaMask for is protected by your ledger, but your MetaMask isn't protected by your ledger, if that makes sense. So if I had this account open and it said ledger by it right here, it means that it's actually accessing my ledger or it's accessing your Trezor, and you have to do transactions. Anything that you do in your MetaMask, you have to go physically approve on your Trezor, which is kind of cool-ish.
Lisa, did you open up the Optimism network on your MetaMask account and look at that network?
Oh, let's paste Lisa's address here. Let's look. Anyway, but that's pretty much it for that. I think we're all good.
They didn't. Coinbase sent them to the wrong place. They're all gone.
Oh, that's true.
No, if you sent them to your MetaMask wallet, it depends which way you sent them. If you sent them on the Ethereum network, they're in the Ethereum version, the Ethereum looking glass in your MetaMask wallet, because they're on the Ethereum network. If you sent them via Optimism, which they probably did, then it's in the Optimism part. The Optimism network has to be clicked on for you to view those. So my guess is that they are there.
This is the Optimism in your wallet, Lisa. I found your wallet already.
Okay, from now on, listen,
anyway,
Linda, from now on, if you guys have technical things like this, and I appreciate that this is tough, we're not going to do it during the show. It takes us 7 seconds. You're going to hire Brandon for an hour, and in the last 7 seconds of that hour, he's going to find your tokens. If you guys are flagrant with your money, that's not a public issue. All right? Come on now. And if you guys are doing stuff that you don't understand, I don't know how to do that. Listen, then you need to learn how to do it before you start sending money around. You guys, this is your currency units. You need to be a little bit more put your big boy pants on and take responsibility. Shit, man. And I'm not really hammering Lisa. I mean, I kind of am. This is a recurring theme. But if this is a recurring theme, it means you need to go back and educate yourself on how to use these wallets. It's like I have money on my cell phone I don't know how to open my cell phone. What do you mean? Well, you just put your thumb on the thing. I never did a thumbprint. Okay, you need to set up your phone. Well, I don't know how to do it. Okay, well, learn how to do it because all your shit's on your phone. So you need to learn how to open your phone. So it's like that. Only it's money. And yeah, it really is. You got to take this more seriously. I think everybody gets so caught up in the investing side of this, they forget about the actual mechanics side of this. If you have a bunch of money, you get rich and you put a bunch of bearer bonds, $1 million in bearer bonds, and you put it in a safe, and then you don't know how to open the safe. Guess what you have? You don't have shit. You have nothing. It's locked in the safe. So you got to learn how to operate the basic tools that you need to facilitate all these transactions, or you're getting over your skis. And then you're going to find, and then you're going to do something that there is no, like, Brandon can work a lot of magic, but he can't violate the laws of physics and thermodynamics. So, like, there's certain things you do that he can help you, and just others that it's too late. Your shit is gone. And that's happened, unfortunately, a few times too. Responsibility, people. Yeah, be careful staking it. I used to be real big on go stake everywhere. Then I really changed my tune after there were so many fake staking things and fake platforms and fake airdrops that are just there to scalp all your shit. You just got to be very careful. Nothing's worth 5, 6, 7% when these assets, as you'll see when we go behind the wall, can do 10%, 12, 40% a day. Jesus, Brandon, did you see Arweave?
Oh, up like 30% today, right? Or something like that?
It was up 51% last night when I checked. I just went to bed. I was like, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
So, yeah. Anyway.
That's funny. I keep getting emails and people screenshot their like scam airdrop tokens for SingularityNet. I even had to like walk through with some people in detail how these are fake. But these are all fake. Please, please, please know this. All of them are fake. So yeah, they're not legit. We have not had an airdrop from AGIX, from SingularityNet yet, from anything else. Let's see where we got. There was one more question that I was going to hit here before we get into this, but then we got to get behind the wall because there's obviously a lot of Bitcoin stuff right now. It's up 43.6% at the moment. Holy cow. That's crazy. Yeah, Gwei has to come down, but you still got to do what you got to do. This is something like yesterday, for example, Gwei was high, but I still did transactions because you got to do transactions. You still got to weigh the cost of a transaction versus the benefit you're getting from the transaction.
I want you to read this question out loud, Brandon.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, you do the math on that. Go ahead. Anyway.
I need to take a 2x. Take 10. So you did a 10x already. You're taking a 2x, which is going to be, I'm guessing, a pretty huge deal. It'll cost you $60. But you're probably taking what, $10,000, $20,000 off the table? Don't bend over in front of a cement mixer to pick up a fucking nickel. Come on, buddy. Come on, Kai. Jesus. You know what, man? I think when people start getting rich, they get weird. Kai, come on, buddy.
Well, yeah. I was gonna show them how much fees we've paid in gas in just one of my wallets or something, but
dude, we spent how much?
Pointless.
You want to tell people how much we've spent getting Node Market built and just running transactions? Oh
no.
Zeros. It's a lot of zeros. I promise you. And
I mean, yeah.
And more than and a comma at least, many commas.
Oh my gosh. It makes me sick. But the developers are happy. They have full-time incomes, multiple of them.
You know what? Sometimes you have to take a loss in Ethereum. You always take a loss in Ethereum because Ethereum sucks. It's expensive. It's slow. It's clunky. There's a bunch of assholes running it. They have no intention of making it better, and all they're going to do is fleece us. But on the other side, the investment community thinks it's the greatest shit since sliced bread. So it's probably going to be $5,000 or $10,000 because the investment community is a bunch of idiots, and they're going to push on a bunch of retail idiots, Ethereum. So as an investment, awesome. As an asset, it's a total piece of shit.
It's because those guys never have to use it. They just buy and hold it, right? They never actually
Well, they
use
don't
the
use it, though.
Ethereum.
No. They buy it, and they buy it indirectly through ETFs and other
Yes.
products. They don't even
That's-
know what a wallet is. They're like, crypto wallet. What say you?
Ugh. Anyway, yeah. Do you have anything else before we go behind the wall? Because I really want to talk about Bitcoin.
Let's see. A proper microphone. Oh,
You
Ronald,
got a mic. You got a
Ronald,
mic.
is the tone of my voice bothering you this morning as you eat your Spanish fucking frosted flakes? El frosted flecos. ¿Cómo se dice frosted flakes en español? Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Okay, well, you know what? It is bothering you. Then fair enough. I'll be better.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
This is.
You gave it to me.
And this is before we go behind the wall. We just gotta say we're super. This is true because Tika told everybody to sell at 50 cents. Remember, everybody, and we're sitting here, and we're happy because all of you guys are smart enough to listen to us, and you guys have us for guidance. I want to ask a straight, honest question, 100% honest question. I want you guys to tell the truth. A lot of you emailed me during that period of time. How many of you would have sold had you not had the reassurance from Nick and I about Fetch? I just out of curiosity. Be honest too. You don't have to lie to me.
I know about 3 people that wouldn't sell, and everybody else would, and that's okay.
I'm okay with that because I get that because the FUD is scary, especially on a down market. Never. Good.
I think we should go behind the wall. Oh, someone had asked me about the hyperring thing. The only reason we're not doing that is because I can't get a date on the hyperring from these people. They're kind of fishtailing. First, it was all about the hardware, getting the ring sourced, and they have that now. They're working on all the software for it, and having built software products and through our teams and Brandon like managing that whole effort. And then seeing the team that's working on this group of software, I just feel like you should not expect a fast rollout of that software back end. So maybe this fall, you guys will all be billionaires. You won't even need rings at that point. You won't even need fingers. You'll just have little nubs and fucking AI fingers that do stuff independently of your own will. Wouldn't that be cool to have like a hand and it's AI and the hand does what's best for you at all times? Just AI. Brandon, we can't hear you. And you know what? Maybe that's AI telling us what's best for us at all times.
Let's go behind the wall. No, that's right. See.
Ooh, take 20 triggered. Good job. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, all these people that are making your profits, you better get your ass over there and get your NFTs and get your free year of digital investor. I don't feel bad for anybody. When I make people rich, I don't feel bad. Ask you buy your damn NFTs. The Discord, no, Discord is still active, isn't it? I don't use Discord because I feel like Discord is sketchy.
So yeah, I like Discord. I know Nick doesn't, but it is active and it's not an official DI Discord. I think Andy made it over there and she's done a great job. She kind of gets all the channels ready, but I'm over there a lot communicating. People ask me questions and stuff, and it's a great place. Be careful in Discord though. I don't care who you are talking to. Don't trust it. I will never ask you for your private keys, and I will never ask you for something shady. You guys know that.
I will ask you for your private keys. I want them.
Okay.
I want all of them. All your private keys. I even want your non-private keys. I want your car.
Public. So your public.
I want your garage keys, and if you have any storage things, I watch Storage Wars. Sometimes they find some stuff. I want your storage keys. I want it all. Because I am a material girl, and this is a material world. And on that note, we'll see you behind the wall.
Yeah.
Go slow.
Go slow.
Go slow.